Good morning, everyone. How are you? And we today we will be doing the sixth part of the video. I will be teaching you the sixth part of this lesson. And I already told you that Hannah and Dr. Sada they had bought the prisoner of war, who was their enemy. Also, being an American, he was their enemy, and they had brought to their house because Dr. Sadeo, being a surgeon, it was his he felt it was his moral duty to save him. They brought the prisoner of war, their American enemy, the white man, to their house. Now, when they brought him to the house, all the servants and the domestic staff start objecting it. At first, Hannah told that they have to command the order of their master, but the servant, like Yumi, refused it. And Hannah know that one day they will leave them. So let's see what they will be doing. Now we are here on page number 37, and you can see here it is the children of whom we must think. Now Yumi, she is telling to the gardener who had been in their house from a longer period when Dr. Soda was very young, when he was a child. From that time he is working in their house. So even he is worried, even he don't want to have that white man. Now Yumi is telling sadly, it is the children of whom we must think. She is telling the parents are not thinking, they are not even thinking of their safety, what will happen to the children. So we should think about the children. What will be their fate if their father is condemned as traitor? So condemned means blamed. Please write the meaning of condemned. This is condemned. Condemned means blamed, and traitor means a disloyal person. So she is feeling scared that when definitely the army and the government will get the news that they have kept a white man there in their house, so Dr. Sada will be blamed as a traitor, and definitely he will be getting the punishment from the government. So they did not try to hide what they said from the ears of Hannah. In fact, they were saying this thing purposely so that Hannah could hear all this thing. As she stood arranging the day flowers in the veranda nearby, what Hannah was doing, she was arranging the day flower. We all know that Japanese, they love flower decoration. And what is a Japanese art for decorating flower? Do you know? Yes, it is ikebana. So in the morning only they decorate their house with fresh flowers. So she was decorating it with fresh flower, and she knew they spoke on purpose that she might hear, and she knew very well that they were speaking, both the gardener and Yumi were speaking purposely so that she could hear it. That they were right she knew too in most of her being. She also knew that they were right. But there was another part of her which she herself could not understand. It was not sentimental liking of the prisoner. She had come to think of him as a prisoner. She had not liked him even yesterday when he had said in his impulsive way, "Anyway, let me tell you that my name is Tom." She had only bowed her little distance bow. She saw hurt in his eyes, but she did not wish to excuse it. Indeed, he was a great trouble in this house. So Hannah, she knew that prisoner, there is a trouble in their house. There will be trouble in the house. As she can see, the domestic staff is revolting now. But there was another part of her which she herself could not understand. Earlier she was hating the prisoner herself. She did not bring to her house, but now she was taking care, she was ready to take care of the prisoner willingly. So she is telling it was not sentimental liking of the prisoner, that she did not like, no sentiments were there for that prisoner, but because she thought that he is a wounded helpless man who was in their house, so it is their moral duty to look after him. She had come to think of him as a prisoner. She was thinking him as a prisoner only. She had not liked him even yesterday when he had said in his impulsive way. She told कि even she did not like the way he has spoken to her yesterday. Okay. And meaning of impulsive is a sudden force that impels. So she is telling, anyway, let me tell you that my name is Tom. In a very impulsive way, he told Hannah that his name is Tom. She'd only bowed her little distant bow. Now, the way Japan, you know how they greet? Yes, they simply bow. So she had only bowed to that white man, but it was a little distant bow. That means she had only completed the formality of greeting. She did not greeted him by heart. She saw hurt in his eyes, but she did not wish to assuage it. Assuage means to make an unpleasant feeling less severe. Write the meaning of assuage: to make an unpleasant feeling less severe. So she did not want him to feel that they are also not liking him. She knew servants were right, in a way servants were right. Okay, they were much more loyal to their master also as well as to the country, and they were thinking in a right way. But Hannah was also feeling helpless. Okay, she was not feeling pity. She even did not like the white man, but she was thinking that it is her moral duty to support that man at this time when he was in their house. She very well knew that he was a great trouble in the house. Now she knew this thing. She knew this thing, that he was a great trouble in his house. Why she was a great trouble in his house? Why? Because one by one the domestic staff will be leaving her, and then she had to face a lot of problem. Especially the children were taken care by Yumi. She was doing all cooking, cleaning. The gardener was doing lot of work along with the gardening. So she knew when they will leave, she will really face a lot of problem. But she ignored all that for a while. As for Sodao, every day he examined the wound carefully, and here Dr. Sodao, he was also doing his duty sincerely. Every day he was examining the wound very carefully. The last stitches had been pulled out this morning, and now his operation got complete success. Today he has removed the last stitches also in the morning, and the young man would in a fortnight be nearly as well as ever. So fortnight means within 15 days he will be quite well. Sodao went back to his office and carefully typed a letter to the chief of police reporting the whole matter. Now Sodao thought it's better not to hide him. Now he had saved that man. The last stitch had been pulled in the morning, and now the man is much safer than before. But at the same time, he was a pure Japanese fellow. He was completely faithful to his country. So he thought he should tell everything to the chief of police. Now he started typing a letter reporting the whole matter. He started like something like that. On the 21st day of February, an escaped prisoner was washed up on the shore in front of my house. So far he typed, and then he opened a secret drawer of his desk and put the unfinished report into it. Now he wrote some wordings, and then he left the report incomplete and put it in the secret drawer of his desk. He put the unfinished report into the secret drawer of his desk. On the seventh day after that, two things happened. In the morning, the servant left together. Now, children, seventh day, when the patient was brought, what happened on the seventh day? Let's see. So on the seventh day, two important things happened. First, the servant left together. Both the servant, they decided that now they are not going to live in their house. They left together. Their belongings tied in a large square cotton kerchiefs. So they took a large clothes of cotton, large square clothes of cotton. And what happened there? Yes, they put all their belongings and they left the house. When Hannah got up in the morning, nothing was done. In the morning only they used to complete their household work. So that day when Hannah woke up in the morning, nothing was done. The house was not clean and the food was not prepared. And she knew what it meant. She knew that they have decided not to work in their house. She was dismayed and even terrified. Dismayed means discouraged. That means she was very much disappointed. Why? Because how she is going to manage all work together, cleaning, cooking, this was too much for her. So she was a little bit disappointed. She was dismayed and even terrified. Terrified means she was a bit scared. She was alarmed that how she is going to manage all those things. And she knew what it meant. She was dismayed and even terrified, but her pride as a mistress would not allow her to show it. But being a mistress of the house, she did not want to beg them again and again. She had already told her when the times will come, she would hand over the prisoner to the army, or she will send the prisoner to the right place. But these people, they were not ready to listen to her. So her pride as a mistress would not allow her to show it. Instead, she inclined her head gracefully when they appeared before her in the kitchen. Now when she was in the kitchen, the both of the servants, they appeared before her, and she inclined her head. That means she greeted them very gracefully when they appeared before her in the kitchen. And she paid them off and thanked them for all they had done for her. She paid them whatever the money was there, she paid them, and she also thanked them that whatever they have done, she was grateful to them. They were crying, but she did not cry. They were crying. Why they were crying? Because they were attached to the family, especially the gardener who was working since long time when Dr. Sodayo's father was alive. And when Dr. Sodayo was a small child, since then he was in the house. And of course Yumi, she was looking after the house, especially the kids. So she was very much attached to the kid. She, especially the small one, the 3-month-old child. So they were crying, but she did not cry. The cook and the gardener had served Sodao since he was a little boy in his father's house. And Yumi cried because of the children. So these are the two reasons that why they were crying. Why they were crying? Because the cook and the gardener had served Sodao since he was a little boy in his father's house. And Yumi cried because of the children. She was so grieving that after she had gone, she ran back to Hannah. Now Yumi was so grieved that when she left the house again, she came back to Hannah and she told, "If the baby misses me too much tonight, send for me. I'm going to my own house and you know where it is." She told, "If the baby misses me, please call me back. I'm going to my house and definitely I will be here to look after him." "Thank you," Hannah said, smiling. But she told herself she would not send for Yumi, however the baby cried. Now Hannah was a a lady who was full of determination. She already told them that when very soon that time will come that she will take an action towards the prisoner, but the servant did not listen. Now here her ego was hurt, so she was determined not to call her back even the baby will cry. She made the breakfast and Soda helped with the children. Now both the couple, they started helping each other. She prepared the breakfast and here Soda was taking care of the kids. Neither of them spoke of the servant beyond the fact that they were gone. Now children, both of them, they don't want to spoil their mood by blaming each other because the domestic staff had left and now they are really facing the problem. But after Hannah had taken morning food to the prisoner, she came back to Soda. Now Hannah had taken morning food to the prisoner. She came back to Soda. Hannah, she had taken morning food to the prisoner. She came back to Soda. Why is it we cannot see clearly what we ought to do? Now, after serving food to the prisoner, she came to Soda and she told, why can't we see that what really we have to do? Even the servants see more clearly than we do. Why are we different from other Japanese? Now children, Japanese, they were really very harsh to their enemies. They were cruel to their enemies. So she is telling, even the servant could see that we should not help the person who belongs from the enemy side. And it is he we are taking care, we are serving him food, we are doing the operation. So she told me, why are we different from other Japanese? If other Japanese would have been there in their place, he would have surely reported to the army. Soda did not answer, but a little later he went into the room where the prisoner was and said briskly means rudely. Now Soda did not answer. He knew that his whole family is having trouble with because due to him only. So he went to the prisoner and he told rudely, you may get up on your feet. I want you to stay up only 5 minutes at a time. Now he started giving instruction to him and in a very rude manner he told ki you can get up on your feet and you can stand only for 5 minutes. I want you to stay up only 5 minutes at a time. Tomorrow you may try it twice as long. And tomorrow again he gave instruction that tomorrow you can try, that means you can stand on your feet twice as long. It would be well that you get back your strength as quickly as possible. Now he knew that because of that man, his family may face more trouble. Already they were facing trouble as the servant had left them. He saw the flicker of terror on the young face that was still very pale. Now he saw the flicker. He saw that for a moment that prisoner was terrified. He was scared. Okay, the boy murmured. Eventually he was determined to say more. I feel I ought to thank you, doctor, for having saved my life. Now he told that I want to say something to you more because you saved my life. Don't thank me too early, Sadao said coldly. He saw the flicker of terror again in the boy's eyes. Terror as unmistakable as an animal's. The scars on his neck were crimson for a moment. Those scars, what were they? Sadao did not ask. Crimson means red color. So he wanted to thank to the doctor, but doctor told that it would be too early to thank me. And then he saw again in the terror eyes, because the prince was thinking why doctor is saying this, what he is going to do with him. I feel I ought to thank you, doctor, for having saved my life. So he is telling that, doctor, I must thank you for saving my life. Don't thank me too early, Soda said coldly. He saw the flicker of terror again in the boy's eyes. Now Flicker means a feeling or an emotion that lasts only for a very short of time. So definitely he saw a terror in his eye, though the terror was only for a short time, but he saw it. He read the emotion from his eyes. The scars are the marks of healing wound. Okay, some wound were there, and that being a doctor he should ask, but Dr. Sodar did not ask about that scars. And which was crimson. Crimson means it was now of deep red color or maroon color. So being a doctor he should ask, but he did not ask this time purposely. In the afternoon the second thing happened. Hannah working hard on accustomed labor. Accustomed means not used to it. That means a labor. Hannah has to do a lot of labor which she was not used to it. Like she has to wash utensils, she has to clean the house, she has to cook food. So she was doing all that thing. Now suddenly she saw a messenger come to the door in official uniform. Suddenly what she saw, that a messenger come to the door in official uniform. Her hands went weak and she could not draw her breath. Now she was very much frightened. She was very much scared. She could not draw her breath. It was too for her. It was very able. It was very difficult for her to take breath, as she was very much afraid that why that officer in official in uniform had come. Had he come to arrest Sodao? The servant must have told already. Now she was thinking it must be the servant who must have told this thing to them. She ran to Sodao, gasping, unable to utter a word. Now she was not able to speak a word. Utter means speak. But by then the messenger had simply followed her through the garden, and there he stood. She pointed at him helplessly. Now the messenger followed her through the garden, and there he stood. She pointed at him helplessly. Now she told the messenger that Sodao is in the garden. The Sodao looked up from his book. He was in his office, the other partition of which was thrown open to the garden for the southern sunshine. What is it? He asked the messenger, and then he rose, seeing the man's uniform. Even Sodao was surprised that when he saw the man in uniform, he thought he had come to arrest him. You are to come to the palace, the man said. The old general is in pain again. When he told you are to come to the palace, then again Sodao was scared. But when he told the old general is in pain again. Now remember, I told you that Dr. Sodao, he was in army. He was working for Japanese troop, but he did not went with the army. He did not went with the Japanese troops because a very important task was allotted to him, that he had to cure an old general. That general was very important for their country, so he was given this task. The country had faith in Dr. Sodao's loyalty also, as well as his, that they had faith him as a doctor also. So now they were satisfied. Now they were that scared. Now they were not scared. That earlier, like Hannah thought that Dr. Sodao would, that person has come to arrest him. So now she's a bit relaxed when she heard this, that he has been called to treat that general who is in the pain again. Oh, Hannah breathed. Is that all? All? The messenger explained. Is it not enough? Now Hannah realized her mistake when she told, is that all? Now for Japanese it was a very serious matter for this, because they really wanted that the old general should get well soon to care for their country. So it was Hannah who made a mistake when she told, is that all? It is not enough, was the reply came by the man in the uniform. Indeed it is, she replied. I am very sorry. When Sodao came to say goodbye, she was in the kitchen but doing nothing. The children were asleep, and she said, merely resting for a moment, more exhausted from her fright than from work. Now Sadao came to her to say goodbye. Now he saw Mahana. She was really tired for doing the household work and she was sitting on the ground. In fact, she was more tired by the when rather than work, she was more tired with from her fright. What was her fright? When the person in the uniform came to their house, she thought that he had come to arrest Dr. Soda. So she was more exhausted by this feeling, and she was simply sitting in the kitchen. Dr. Sadao came to bid her goodbye. So you can see the servant had left and the family was in trouble. And now let us see what happened. I thought they had come to arrest you, she said. He gazed down into her anxious eyes. I must get rid of this man for your sake, he said in distress. Somehow I must get rid of him. Now Dr. Sadao realized that Hana is really taking lot of pain. So he told Ki, I will just get rid of him very soon because you are really having lot of trouble. He realized the trouble which Hana was having. Now Sadao goes to the general. Of course, the general said weakly, I understand fully, but that is because I once took a degree in Princeton. Now, yes, of course, the general said weakly, I understand fully, but that is because I once took a degree in Princeton, so few Japanese have. I care nothing for the man, Excellency, Sadao said, but having operated on him with such success. Now, Sadao, he took a decision. He knew that general have faith in him, and he had faith in the general. So Sadao thought it's better if he would talk about that man to the general, and he decided that he will tell everything to the general when he will go to see him. Of course, the general said weakly, I understand fully, but that is because I once took a degree in Princeton, so few Japanese have. Now, general was very weak, but he was still talking. He told about his degree, which very few Japanese have that degree. Now, remember that general, he was of a very humorous nature, though he was a very cruel-hearted. He was loyal to his nation. Okay, but at the same time he was very humorous also. Now general is telling something about him to Dr. Sadao, and here Dr. Sadao has told enough about that prisoner. While talking, Dr. Sadao has also told him about that white man, that American prisoner. Now let's see what general has to say. I care nothing for the man, Excellency. Now Sadao told me, I definitely don't want to take care for that man. I really did not want to take care of him, but having operated on him with such success. But being a doctor, I have to do the operation, and that operation was successful. Yes, the general said, it's only make me feel you more indispensable to me. Indispensable, children. The meaning of indispensable is too important. So you can write the meaning of indispensable. It is a very important word. So indispensable means too important. Eventually you can save anyone. You are so skilled. Now general told me, I know you are one of the best surgeon and you are very much important to me, that's why you are here with me. Eventually you can save anyone. He told me, I know you can save anyone. You are so skilled person, so very skilled doctor. You say you think I can stand one more such attack as I have had today. Now, then he started according about himself. He had an attack, and he was discussing this attack about with the doctor. He told that you think he's telling the doctor that you think I can stand means bear one more such attack as I have today. He's telling can I you think I can bear such attack as I have today? Not more than one. So Dao tell ki only once more you can bear such attack, not more than that. Then certainly I can allow nothing to happen to you. Now children, here see, he is thinking about himself. That general, he is thinking about himself. When Dr. Sodao told him that you can bear one more attack only, that means he was thinking he might get one more attack. And Dr. Sodai was the only person to whom that general had a faith. Now that general told him that now I have to save you. I don't want that something should happen to you due to that prisoner. Now I will not let you anything happen. I will simply just save you, because you will be the only person that you will be save me from that attack. Then certainly I can allow nothing to happen to you, the general said with anxiety. His long, pale Japanese face became expressionless, which meant that he was in deep thought. You cannot be arrested, the general said, closing his eyes. Suppose you were condemned to death and the next day I had to have my operation. Now, general was a bit serious. He told ki I cannot let you die, I cannot let you cannot be arrested. The general said, closing his eyes. He's telling, suppose you were condemned to death. Condemned to death means suppose you were sentenced to death. Suppose you were called by the army and they will sentence you to die. Then what will happen to me? What will happen if the other day if I will be having my operation? There are other surgeons, Excellency. Sodao suggested, no need to get worried about me. There are other surgeons also. So you can see how Dr. Sodao was worried here. Okay, he did not want to lose Dr. Sodao. He had a faith in the doctor and he believed that he is the only one who can cure him. He did not have faith in other surgeon. So today I end my video here only. Go through it, listen to it carefully, and read the book also, because it is listening and reading which will make your English perfect. So wait for my next part. Thank you and have a nice day.